Welcome back to Balancing the Bell, featuring Miranda's World. Rough this week, mostly because of Miss Miley. As you guys know, we started fostering another dog, and all was well, but this morning she decided to poop her crate all over. A little bit got on our walls and floors, and that's great because it's also in my office, so just wafting it all in. Honestly. But anywho, I was going through, I'm trying to edit last week's video, and I'm pretty sure that my computer did not upload all the content that I had before I deleted everything. So, sorry if last week's video was trash. I mean, honestly though, your standard should be kind of low because I am an amateur. So, it's all a learning experience. If anybody has suggestions on what video editing software I should be using, I'm all ears, because the one I have right now that came with my computer is trash. And it shuts down like every 2 minutes. It lags. And I'm just wondering, do all YouTubers have to deal with this? Or is it just like I don't have the proper equipment? Like, what's the deal? Anywho, I am today doing a TikTok day in the life for a normal person who's not an influencer. Yeah. And it's Friday, so it's pretty chill. I'm caught up on most of my work for my work from home job. So I might do a little bit more for the first half of the morning just to stay on top of it, and then keep editing my videos and go back to the gym for cardio. I didn't get to finish my workout this morning because Colby teaches on Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, and I had to cut my last workout short, and I have to do my last workout tonight whenever I go back for my cardio. Luckily, it's nothing crazy. It's just like some banded abductor bridge drop set type thing. So I'll bring you guys along for that. Oh, also, the gym that I go to, they were like, stop recording yourself. And I was like, well, first of all, I'm doing this for my coach who needs to see what I'm doing. But they're like, it's against the policy. Do they not know it's 2022? Everybody records themselves these days. They need to get with the program. Yeah, so now I just have to be sneaky with it whenever I record myself. So we'll see what kind of content I can get for you guys this week. My lunch for the day, it's a burrito with lettuce, spicy mayo, light laughing cow, some turkey, lunch turkey slices, and some banana peppers. I have been putting it on like bread sandwiches and toasting that, and I really like that, but we ran out of bread, so back to the burrito. That is too small. About to make our kimchi bowls for the week, where he gets to have the salmon and I do not. Very unfortunate. We are teaching Miley to stay out of the kitchen because she is obsessed with food and will go after everything. She's learning though, like a good girl. Just wanted to put on blast what my nighttime treat is tonight. This is fruit smoothie with granola and honey. Secret ingredient, oat milk creamer. Colby is insisting I show his porridge. It actually is really good. It's like peanut butter, vanilla ice cream, protein, oatmeal. And it actually is really good. So both of these are major key nighttime sweet tooth satisfying foods. Well, I did exactly what I said I wasn't going to do, and I weighed myself this morning. Turns out I weighed the exact same. Might be a little bit more than last week, so I am kind of nervous. The only saving grace we'll have is if my measurements are decreasing for my check-ins tomorrow. And I'm scared because I expected to lose at least 1 or 2 pounds just from 7 days of cardio, you know. But I'm thinking it's because the walking that she wanted me to do, she wanted me on an incline walk, and I was doing the 12-3-30 basically. But my heart rate wasn't getting into my cardio zone until about 20-25 minutes in. So I think maybe that has something to do with it. Maybe, I don't know. But I was still in my fat burning zone, so I don't know. I'm just kind of scared because I did expect it to I expected her to need to cut down my calories and increase my workouts, but I feel like we're still so far out, and I'm scared that I'm going to be starving. I don't do well when I'm starving. I am a very much eater kind of girl. I like to eat. So, we'll see what happens tomorrow. I'll let you guys know. One of us here had a good workout. One of us not so much. We're discussing how ready we feel working out, and I, this week at least, have not been feeling my best. And I talked to my coach about how I feel more sore a little bit, and I was like, maybe it's just because I'm fixing my forms on some things. And she was like, well, no, it's also because you're working a lot more and we've cut your calories, so your body is like starting to recognize there's lack of fuel coming in and rest. So yeah, it's starting to feel a little tougher to finish these workouts lately. I did the Stairmaster today for 20 minutes and I wanted to die. Did not feel great. And I think also it might just be a mental thing because I weighed myself this morning. I'm just like, well, what's the point of all this? I did it all week and I feel like crap and there's no change. So, a bunch of mental games going on, I guess, right now. And I just gotta get prepared for it to get worse, basically. Anyway, we're gonna go grocery shopping at Costco and then go home and do my class and eat. Gotta eat. Okay, so just waiting on my person to call me, I guess, because I don't have a link to click to join the meeting, so I'm hoping that they're calling me. Otherwise, this ain't happening. Anywho, this is the fit. I got the swimsuit underneath. And we will be posing and walking. Hello, I'm back. So, what is it? Monday. Officially started a new week. Um, she didn't take away my calories, so that's good, but we did increase cardio. So we're doing it 45 minutes on treadmill, still 30 minutes on Stairmaster, and we'll see what happens. She wants me to be recomping during this time, so basically maintaining my mass, but switching from fat to muscle. So like kind of try to keep a balance with that is what she wants. She told me to look out for if I start to get weaker, because that could be a sign of needing to be refed and increasing my calories. So I'll be on the lookout for that. And then she also told me to not expect to be progressing as much, just because I am limiting my calories and I'm increasing my other activities. So I'm going to be more tired. But today was actually a really good day. And I'd say that because yesterday me and Colby went out on a date and I had ice cream and I had movie popcorn. So those are my little cheat meals. I'm not proud about it. I really didn't want to do it, but when you're at the movies, you can't not get snacks. And I brought my own beef jerky and everything to try to like push that away, but I wanted popcorn. It smelled so good, and it's been so long since I had movie popcorn. And then there was a Ben and Jerry's right beside the theater, so we went out and did that. But I was proud of myself because usually I get 3 scoops of ice cream plus a cone, but this time I only got 1 scoop in a cup, and I was very happy with it. And I didn't even eat. I took a couple bites out of his ice cream scoop. But I didn't eat as much as I would normally. I would have probably eaten half of his ice cream if I wasn't prepping. But I think it made me feel really good today. I have energy. I felt strong. And I felt good. So hopefully that's all I needed for a little bit and back on schedule. I'm trying to remind myself that this is a lifestyle. Like, this is just for fun, just to see what I can do. I don't want to fully restrict myself, but I do want to give it my all. So you guys will see it. I'll kind of go back and forth between how strict I am and whatnot. You guys will see me treat myself for being so good during this process. But I'm not going to make it a habit, and like I'm not going to do this every day, every weekend, stuff like that. I want to limit that kind of temptation, at least until after my first competition, because I do want to see what I can truly do. All right, so we are about to go to the gym. Today's cardio day, so I'm going to do 30 minutes of casual walking and then 30 minutes of stair stepper. Last week, no changes happened with my check-in. Yes, I did forget to show you guys that again. No changes really happened. I still weigh the same and my measurements still are the same, but physically, my coach can tell that I'm changing, and so she's like, that is the perfect kind of recomp that we want, so I'm on the right track. I did have a cheat meal, kind of. We went to the movie theater and got some popcorn, and then I got some ice cream afterwards, but 1 scoop. And then, I think I already said that in a different video, but anyways, so I was talking to her today about what is acceptable as far as rewarding myself as we get further into this, because I do have a birthday trip that I'm going to be going on in March, which is like a couple of weeks away from my first competition. So I was like, how should I approach this? And basically she was like, just set your boundaries and know that it's all up to you at the end of the day. Like, you can splurge a little bit, but you shouldn't really be going crazy, and you still shouldn't be drinking. And basically, if this is something that I really want to do, then I have to be willing to accept that I have to do things that most people don't want to do. I don't have to suffer. It's a choice that I can make. But it's like all being conscious of what I'm doing. So if I want to do it, then I can do it, but then I have to deal with the consequences of not really seeing what my full potential could be, which is valid. But I was hoping that she'd be like, oh, no, yeah, we could work you up harder. And then that way, whenever you do go, you can eat whatever you want. She didn't say that. So basically, I got to just pick and choose if I really want this or not. And I am nervous because it's going to be a birthday trip celebration. It's going to be me and my best friends. We're going to be in New York City, which is going to have so much like food options, and we want to go out. So that is going to be a true test of my dedication to this whole process. So we'll see what happens then. But I think we can do it. My other friends are pretty supportive, and one of my friends, she just had a major surgery that kind of limits how much she's able to eat. So she's like, it won't be me pressuring you to go out to eat, because she can literally eat like only like 2 ounces at a time before she's like full, which is like that much. It's nothing. And then our other friend, she's the one who's like a foodie, and she loves to go out and drink and all that stuff, but more for like the aesthetics, not like to actually eat. And I'm all down for going out for the aesthetics, so we'll see. It's a couple months away. I can plan. What I need to do is figure out how to get all of like my important stuff in during the travel time. So like, what can I pack with me on the airplanes, and when I'm going to be eating throughout the day, stuff like that. Just got back from cardio, and I was so close to dying, I think. Close to death, you could say. Not being dramatic. I was really struggling, and my Fitbit had the nerve to tell me that I only burned 200 calories for 30 minutes on the Stairmaster. Yeah, right. I did not believe that, and so I put down what the Stairmaster said I burned, which was 450 calories, because that's what it felt like to me. The nerve. I got so irritated when I saw that. I hate it whenever your Fitbit tracker or your Apple Watch like just doesn't stay consistent with what your heart rate is, because the sweat or something like that lifts it up. Because like I feel like it's pretty tight on me, but obviously whenever I'm sweating, it gets loose and it's not like sticking to my skin as well, so it's not getting an accurate reading in my opinion. And that made me so mad, because I was like, don't talk down to my work. You know what I mean? Like, I worked really hard. And I was getting irritated because of that. Or, like, I was just, like, annoyed because it wasn't staying consistent when I would check on it. I think I need to use my inhaler, because sometimes I think I get cranky because I have low oxygen level. Or maybe I'm just finding an excuse. I don't know. But I just feel great. But yeah, I don't feel great like I do after I just do an incline walk. I feel tired and ugh. So yeah. Yeah, so power just went out in our home. We have no lights, no electricity, no heat.
No Wi-Fi.
No Wi-Fi, so we can't even work from home right now if we wanted to. And we were like, well, what are we going to eat? Because we can't heat up any of our food. And I was like, maybe we can go to Chick-fil-A. But the problem is, it's probably everywhere that is frozen like this. I went outside and I checked that little flip thing out there that you flip on and off. I don't know what that is, but I did it. And it did nothing. And our little fan box out there is frozen solid. And I imagine that's how it is across the entire city right now. So now I'm just stuck. Don't know what to do. I was being very productive right now, and it really just threw me for a loop. So guess I'm done working for the day. And all right, so power came back on. It was probably like 20 minutes, and me and Colby are being so dramatic about it. But anyways, power's back on. I'm about to head out to my cardio for the day. Ugh, I'm not gonna lie, I am not vibing with these cardio days. To the point to where I'm like, do I really want to be on this bikini journey? Is it that serious? But I've already got myself scheduled, so I'm definitely going to stick it out at least through the first competition. And I want to do another one just because, why not? But after that, I want to see how I am mentally and like what I'm feeling about the whole process and how I feel like overall. Because I've always loved my athletic build. That is what got me into this whole idea of bikini building anyways, just to push myself, to see what I can do. But now I'm more like, I just want to look athletic. I want to be strong. I don't want to be like per se a bodybuilder, but I want to look like, if you were to see me in the gym, be like, she works out, like, obviously. But I haven't, done my first competition yet, so I'm not going to knock that out, because if you know me, I love the attention, I love having attention on me. I love dressing up. I love makeup and jewelry and just flaunting myself. So that's why I thought bikini would be such a good hobby for me. So I do want to see how that goes. I mean, obviously, good things are not, or like things worth having aren't always easy. So I'm trying to just have that in my head. Like my thoughts of being like, do I want to be bikini training or do I want to just be an athletic build? I don't know if that's just because I'm getting tired and this is getting harder that I'm starting to have those thoughts, or if that's genuinely what I feel. That's what I was trying to say. So only time will tell. Like I said, after my first competition, I'm sure I will have it in my head of what the vibes are with this whole process and if I really do want to keep doing this for a long time or not. But yeah, it's getting hard. I'm tired. I'm hungry. I'm sore. And I just want to eat things. It's getting to that point where I'm like, I wish I could just go out to eat. Trying to stop myself from thinking that I am restricting myself. Like, I am choosing to do this. I want to do this, and it is for my overall health. So I don't want to start to have feelings that I'm restricting myself and that this is not what I want, Like, I don't know. Maybe I'll put it in words better later on. So it is Friday. Woo! I only did like a half day at work today. Just because I've got a lot of other things on my mind. We've got the New York trip coming up for my birthday, me and my best friend's birthday, and then we've got, I had a workout today, and it was upper body, and I think I strained my shoulder just a little bit, and it's not the first time that I've noticed shoulder pain. We've been working on some mobility warm-ups lately, but it's just, I don't know what it is. I've always had issues with my shoulder, like it pops a lot, especially when I use machines and stuff. And then today I was trying to lift pretty heavy. And after that last workout, I just felt really strained. So my coach told me to try to book a sports massage to see if that can help loosen up anything. She told me she doesn't really like chiropractors per se, but she's like, if the massage doesn't help and like the deload that's coming up doesn't help, then we might need to look into that. So I booked the massage, and what else was I doing today? I was working on Rue's like pet insurance stuff. Anyways, now I'm about to go and do cardio for the day, and when I come back, I think I'm going to set the camera up and record my posing routine and practice walking around and posing to the camera so I can start to get my angles right. And yeah. Also, tip for if you're not a cardio fan like me, and the way to get through it, because I'm doing 45 minutes every day on the treadmill, except for on Stairmasters, I'm doing 30 minutes, which feels like a freaking hour on Stairmaster. Bring a Kindle or bring a book, a good book that you can read during that, because it makes time fly. I have been reading. I haven't read since I moved back from my last travel nursing assignment on my Kindle, but ever since I started this cardio, I have been reading my Kindle, and it's just making my cardio days so much easier. I don't know what I would be doing without it. Sometimes I like to watch YouTube videos while I'm doing my cardio, but I feel like sometimes the noise of people talking and laughing, it makes me so irritated when I'm working out and dying. So I just like to read and just take it as I go and really get invested into the story that's happening. So if you don't like to do cardio, bring a book. making this week?
Protein cheesecake.
Yeah, this is our second attempt of making the cheesecake. What are we doing differently?
Egg.
Egg. And we're actually using low-fat or no-fat Greek yogurt. Here is a cooking tip from us. If you are going to cook from TikTok or Instagram, make sure you know it's which system it is in, because this guy has been cooking it at 200 degrees Fahrenheit when really it was supposed to be 200 degrees Celsius, and aka 400 degrees Fahrenheit for us. Last time it didn't cook all the way through, so now now we figured out why it wasn't cooked all the way through. Okay, so it turned out pretty ugly. We're not going to show it. Maybe next week we'll show it. We would normally put like a fruit syrup topping on it, and it looks like cheesecake, but not right now. It looks pretty gross. So you'll just have to take our word that it does taste good, and we'll do better. I'm probably going to stop the vlog here just because I am going on, like, this is a week and a half worth of content because I skipped the other week and I didn't post. So I know this video is about to be really long. Anyways, update on my check-in day. I am officially 140 pounds, which is the lowest I've ever been in probably 5 years. I don't think I've been 140 in a very long time. So I lost 3 pounds this week, and I am tired, very tired. I'm starting to get some aches and pains, mostly stress in my like Achilles, like heel calf area, and I think it's just because I've been doing so much incline walking, like speed walking, and stair stepper. So I think I'm just getting a little strained with all of that. And then I noticed a little bit of shoulder pain the other day, so I booked myself a sports massage for this next Saturday coming up. So hopefully that can kind of help relax me a little bit and loosen me up and prevent any future injuries from happening. I'm sure deload week is right around the corner, so that'll be a nice little break too. She didn't take away any calories yet. We're still doing 5 days of incline walking and 2 days of stair stepper, and she's been pushing me to go up on my stair stepper levels, which is crazy because I'm dying on the current ones that I'm doing. But she wants me to do 15 minutes at level 8 and 15 minutes at level 9 for 30 minutes total. So we'll be doing that this week. Anyways, thanks for tuning in, and see ya for the next week. Bye.